Hi, my name is Mariah Miller. I'm a career coach and a human design teacher and practitioner. And I got this great question. You may recognize this. Do you ever find yourself just taking courses and just continuing learning new things and not actually putting it into action professionally? Like you feel like you're just not ready, and therefore you have this huge amount of knowledge, but it just doesn't get out into the world, which is super sad because, especially right now, with everything that's going on in the world, we need people like you. We need people who are able to bring out all their wisdom to be able to help humanity as we're moving through this big shift. So I thought this was a great time to bring up this question. And Majka was the one who asked this. So I'm looking at her chart and let's see what happens for her. So the main thing with human design is always, always, always go back to your chart, go back to your type. This is how the universe brought you into being at this time in the world. So you have what it takes in order to make things happen in the world. That's why you're here, right? So what goes on when you're following your design? So in this case, Majka is a projector. So again, you always want to take a look at what is the type? How does your energy move best into the world? And the thing is that we're not islands onto ourselves, right? So we're always at the effect of the environment around us, which means in this case, Majka, because you're a projector and you have, as we can see, a lot of centers that are white, undefined, this is where the universe, this is where your environment gets to play. This is where your environment comes in. And then what you can rely on, those top centers at the top, the crown and the head centers, those are the centers that will be consistently requested for your information, right? This is how your information flows through from your crown to your head through your throat, because the throat is how we manifest into the world. So for you, environment is really, really important. You may have these great ideas that will come up for you as what might happen in the world. The thing is that nothing will happen unless your environment asks you to, invites you in. So your key is to find yourself in the right environment. And I would say that this is actually for everybody to be able to disseminate our information in the right way, is to bring yourself in the right environment. Now, there are many ways to do this. Even with COVID happening and many, physical, social experiences are not really quite up to speed just yet. But there are Facebook groups, there are clubhouse rooms where you might find yourself just listening to a conversation, and then suddenly you feel this inner sense of, oh, this is where I need to now share. This is where I'm being invited to share. And if you feel this sense of pushing anything, that's not you. That's not right for you. It's really the sense of being drawn out. And then all that you have learned, all that amazing wisdom will have a chance to come out. So it's not I need to figure out how to do this and let me create a schedule and let me make this happen. That's not the right place for you. Really bring yourself in different environments where you feel that you're being recognized for the wisdom that you get to bring in, that you get to share. Okay. Now, the other part that I want to point at, and for other people who are watching this, take a look if you have this in your chart as well. The 56th gate, which is at the top of the throat center. The 56th gate is the gate of stimulation. Now, people who have this gate, there is this constant desire to continuously find what's new. There is this kind of a restlessness innate that is always looking for what's next, what's next, what's next. We call this the eternal learner. So that's part of your design. You're part of this forced to bring in new ways of thinking through what you're learning. So you're learning different pieces from different places, different cultures, different environments, and you're putting that all together. And then it will come out through your environment. Okay. And then one last little thing that I wanted to point at, when you're anybody who's looking at their chart, your Mars is how you manifest yourself in the world. So your Mars is in the 28th gate, which is in the spleen at the left side. The 28th gate is the gate of the game player. Well, you have it with line 1. The 28th gate, how you're standing in your life, how do you put yourself out into the world? With the first line, you need to have a very strong, solid foundation. So you're always very secure, very much measured in how you put yourself into the world. But the beautiful thing is that this actually comes again through your environment. So it is actually something that you're here to help others with. Like, how can you help others put themselves out into the world in a very measured way, in a way that is really careful, yet very almost calculated. So you really know the risks that are involved. You're really helping people with a kind of risk management to bring out their internal transformation into the world. Okay, so everybody, if you have a chance to look at your chart and take a look at where your Mars is, and take a look at what your type is. Again, this is where your environment invites your flow into the world. So I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to talking with you all really soon again. We'll do another live session really soon. Thanks, and take care.